Good morning, guys. Yes, I still wake up early. I just have a lot to do. So as you can see, I changed into my outfit and now I'm doing my hair. I'm just getting ready for my gymnastics training, which I have later this morning. I need my glasses in order to see properly, and now I'm reading out of my Bible. And now I'm putting my phone away because if I don't do that, then I will get distracted by my phone. And now it's time to start studying. I have quite a lot to do and I don't have that much time. So let's hope that I finish everything that I want to finish this morning. It is about 6:15, which means that I've been studying for about 1.5 hours. And now I'm making breakfast. I'm just making a very quick and easy shake. And I need to drink this in like 5 minutes because I need to leave for my gymnastics training. So this is my breakfast. It's very quick and I also drink it very quick because I don't have much time to drink it. I'm always in a rush in the morning. As you can see, I'm now doing gymnastics, so I'm just going to show you a few videos from my training this morning. After gymnastics, I rushed home and I took a quick shower. Now I'm doing my hair and I'm just getting ready for the day. I am ready for my class and I'm going to update you about my last exams, and which updating I mean about the grades that I got when I finish my class. So I'll see you in a bit. I'm going to share my grades because I noticed that a lot of you on my Instagram were wondering how my exams went, and I thought I'll just give you an update on the results. So what I always do when I look at my results, I sort of reflect back. So I think about how I felt after the exam or during the exam, then I look at the grade that I got, and then I look at the total average because I always want to be above average. So as long as I'm above average, I think I can be a little bit happy with my grades. How it works at my university is that a 10 is the highest grade you can get and you pass exams with a 5.5. And I think usually the total average is around a 5. And then the exam is worth 70% of our grade, and then we also have an assignment which is worth 30% of our final grade. So for Introduction to European Law, I got a 6.5 for the exam, which is not bad, but I'm kind of disappointed because I feel like based on the effort that I put into this subject, my grade should have been higher, so I'm disappointed about that. But I passed, so I should not complain. And then for the assignment, I got a 6.5, and that makes my final grade for Introduction to European Law a 6.5. And for the exam, the average result was a 5.6, so I'm almost 1 point above average. And then with International Criminal Law, I'm happy with my grade and I'm kind of disappointed. So I got a 6.7, which is not bad at all. The reason that I'm kind of disappointed is because I literally changed my answer for the second case in the last 5 minutes of the grace period, And after I uploaded my exam, I felt so stupid for doing that, because who changes their answer in the last 5 minutes? Because I didn't really have time to properly think about the changes that I made, but I did not have any time to change it back. So I felt so stupid, and during the exam review, my initial answer was the correct answer. So I would have been given more points if I would have stayed with my first answer instead of changing it. So I'm disappointed in myself for doing that, but I got a 6.7 for the exam, so I should not complain. And the average result for the exam was a 5.6, so I'm 1 point above average, so I'm happy about that. And then for the assignment for international criminal law, I got a 7, and therefore my final grade for international criminal law is a 6.7, which I'm just happy with. Then for skill 7, I'm kind of disappointed with my grade. I got a 7.7, which is a pretty good grade. However, I usually aim for a higher grade with skills, and especially because 70% of this exam was an oral examination, and usually with my oral exam I score in the 9. So therefore with my final grade of 7.7 I am a little disappointed, and I think I'm going to take the resit. So the average result of the exam was a 7, and I got a 7.7, so I'm above average, so I should not complain and I should be happy with my grade. Then for trade law, I'm also happy with my grade and disappointed. So I got a 6 for the exam, which is not bad. I was just aiming for a higher grade because I really enjoyed trade law. However, during the exam we were supposed to see an image of a part of a contract, and we were supposed to use that for the second part of the case, or for the second case. And I never saw an image, and the second case did not make any sense. So after the exam, when I realized that I was supposed to see an image of a contract, I figured that that's why some questions didn't make any sense. So I think my grade would have been higher if I would have had access to the image. However, I cannot say for sure because I didn't look at the image after the exam, and I don't know if my answers would have actually been different if I would have had access to the image, so we'll never know. So I got a 6 for the exam, and the average result was a 4.2, which is very low, so I'm happy with my 6. And for my assignment I got a 7.5, and therefore my final grade for international trade law is a 6.4. Then I took the resit for law of international organizations, and my only goal was to pass this course, and I did. I got a 5.7, and the average result was a 5.6, so I'm barely above the average, but like I said, all I wanted was to pass this course, and I did. And for the assignment I got a 7.5, and therefore my final grade for law of international organizations is a 6.2, which I'm happy with. Then I decided to take resits from quarter 2, which I already passed, but I just decided to take the resits and just see how it would end. So for advanced corporate law I actually failed this exam, but I'm not upset or anything because I literally decided to make this exam 30 minutes before the exam was being uploaded. I was getting ready to go to the ICC, and I suddenly had a realization moment, and I was like, wait, there's a resit today, I'm going to take it. I did not prepare at all, and I started 30 minutes late with the exam because, like I said, I was getting ready to go to the ICC, and then I couldn't find my notes anywhere, and I also couldn't find my documents on the computer, and I was trying to get them, but I couldn't find them because I have this problem with my laptop that if I don't open a document for a long period, then I just cannot find it back, which is very frustrating, and I don't know why. So I literally made the exam without my notes, and I didn't prepare at all. Then I also ended the exam 30 minutes earlier because I had to go to the ICC. And I think I still uploaded my exam within the grace period because as I was doing my makeup I had my laptop on, and I was thinking if I'm done with my makeup then maybe I can still change some answers, but I didn't have the time to do that. So I literally made the exam in an hour without any notes and without any preparation. And I got a 5, so I think that's pretty good, especially if I compare it to the average result, which was a 5.3. I think I did pretty good with my 5. My first chance exam counts, which was a 5.6, pretty low. And then for the assignments I got very low as well, I got a 6. And therefore my final grade for advanced corporate law is a 5.7, which I'm not happy with at all. And I think I'm going to retake this course next year or in my 4th year because I definitely want to get higher for corporate law. For internal market law, I also decided to take the resit. I did not prepare at all as well, but I did have access to my notes. and I made the exam just within the 2 hours. And I got a 6 for the exam, which was, I think, 4th of a 10th higher than I got with my first chance exam. And the average result was a 5.8, so I'm still barely above average, but I'm still above average, so I'm happy about that. And then for the assignment, I got pretty low as well, a 6.5, and therefore my final grade for internal market is a 6.1, which is, you know, it's not very high, but it's fine. I think this is the final grade that I need to share, skill 6. So skill 6 was pretty messed up. So I thought I got a 6.5 for the first chance exam, which I find too low for skills. So I did the resit, but I did not prepare at all for the resit. And the resit went horrible in my opinion. I think it was way more difficult than the first chance exam. And during the exam, I literally had no idea what I was doing. The cases were way longer than normal. We had too many questions in my opinion. So I was just very sad because I was like, I'm not going to improve my grade. I really thought that I was going to get a 1 for the exam. That's how bad I felt about the exam. So I'm pretty proud of myself because for this exam I got a 6.6, which is higher than expected. So I kind of underestimated myself. So I'm pretty proud of myself. I don't know why I felt so bad about the exam, because you never randomly write stuff in an exam. You always write what you learned. So I don't know why I felt so bad about the exam, but I'm just happy with the 6.6. However, I was kind of embarrassed because a few weeks before the resit took place, I got a weird message. And it was talking about the first chance exam being invalid. And it was talking about the resit, and I was very confused. So I contacted my lecturer and I was like, hey, I got a weird message. It was talking about the resit, but I did not sign up for the resit. I have no intention to do a resit. I don't want to do the resit. I did not prepare for a resit. So I was kind of embarrassed as I was taking the resit. I was like, I hope this lecturer is not going to grade me, because that's just embarrassing, because I literally said that I was not taking the resit and here I am taking the resit. I was really doubting whether I wanted to upload my exam, because I felt just so embarrassed by the work that I did that I was like, I don't want any lecturer to see this. But then after I finally decided to upload the exam, I realized that I did not sign up for the exam. So then I was thinking, well, the exam went horrible and I'm never going to improve my grade. So I'm just going to send a different lecturer an email that I did not sign up for the exam, so that they don't have to grade my exam. However, then this lecturer told me that I could still sign up for the exam if I contacted a certain person. So I did that, and then I got signed up for the exam. However, when I got my grade, I wanted to see the grading replik, because I was kind of curious where I received points, as I felt pretty bad about the exam. And then I saw my grading replik for the first chance exam. And according to my grading replik, I scored a 7.7. Which is higher than a 6.5 and which was more in the direction of the grade that I was expecting for the first chance exam. So I was kind of confused and I contacted my lecturer, and apparently a mistake was made and my grade for the first chance of skill 6 was a 7.7. So now my final grade for skill 6 is a 7.7, which I'm very happy with, because that's more of the directions that I want my grades to be at, definitely for skills. So I'm very happy. And the average grade was a 6.1, so I am above the average and I'm happy about that. So these were all my grades. I'm going to end this video right now. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel, turn on your post notifications, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!